You know, we're all told this story about what it takes to have a real breakthrough. We hear about talent, or luck, or just raw genius. But what if I told you that story is, well, mostly a myth? Today, we're going to tear that idea down and find out what the real key to success actually is. So let's get right into it. First, we've got to tackle these ideas that we all have in our heads about what it takes to do something truly great. You look at someone who's really made it, and what's the first thing we think? Oh, they must be so lucky, or they were just born with that talent, or they're way smarter than me. But the truth, it's actually way, way simpler than that. And honestly, a lot more powerful. The real secret is just not quitting.
Okay, so if it's not about being born a genius or a lack of talent, then what's the deal? Why do so many amazing dreams and big goals just fizzle out?
I mean, how direct is that? This idea is so powerful because it's not saying you're not capable or not good enough. Nope. The real problem is that we almost always underestimate how long success is going to take. We expect results now, and when they don't show up, we stop.
And come on, we've all been there, right? You start something new, you're full of energy, you're so excited. But then reality hits. The daily grind, it gets slow, it gets tough, and honestly, it gets kind of boring. And that's the exact moment most people just walk away.
All right, to really drive this home, I've got this incredible story for you. It's about a Chinese bamboo farmer, of all things, but I promise it perfectly explains this whole idea of hidden progress.
So picture this guy. He plants a seed, he waters it, he takes care of it every single day. A whole year goes by and nothing. Not a single sprout. Year 2, still nothing. Year 3, year 4, absolutely nothing to show for all his work. I mean, who wouldn't have given up by then?
But this farmer, he just keeps going. And then in the 5th year, something absolutely insane happens. The bamboo just explodes out of the ground. It shoots up over 20 meters, that's more than 65 feet, in just a matter of weeks. It looks like a miracle, like it happened overnight. So this brings us to the big question, right? Did all that growth really happen in just a few weeks? Or was there something else going on that entire time? And the answer, of course, is that the bamboo was growing for 5 full years. You just couldn't see it. For all that time, it was building this huge, powerful root system underground. It was laying the foundation it needed to support that massive, explosive growth. That's what we call the root growing stage. And look, this isn't just some nice little story. This bamboo principle, this pattern, it shows up again and again throughout history with some of the most successful people you can imagine. I mean, think about Thomas Edison. We all know he invented the light bulb, but did you know he failed over 1,000 times before he got it right? Each one of those failures wasn't him getting it wrong. It was him building his own root system of knowledge.
Seriously, just stop and think about that. What if after attempt number, 500 or 900, he just threw his hands up and said, you know what, maybe I'm just not cut out for this? Our world would be a very, very different place.
Or here's another one, and this story is just wild. Colonel Sanders. At 65 years old, an age when most people are thinking about retirement, he was driving all over the country, getting rejected over 1,000 times for his chicken recipe. He could have so easily said, well, my time is up, it's too late for me, but he didn't. That stubborn refusal to quit, to keep going through all that rejection, that's the only reason we have KFC today. That endurance changed everything. So, okay, let's bring this back. What does all this mean for you, for me, right now? How do you know if you're in the middle of your own tough journey, your own root growing stage?
Well, does any of this sound familiar? If you're putting in all the work, but it feels like you're getting nowhere, if the whole thing just feels slow and hard and you're so tempted to just stop, if it feels like nobody else gets it or believes in you, then chances are you're not failing. You're building your foundation. You're growing roots.
And you know what the crazy, ironic part is? When your bamboo finally does shoot through the ground, when your breakthrough finally happens, a lot of people are going to look at you and say, wow, you got so lucky. Or you're a natural talent. They'll call it an overnight success. But you'll know the truth. You'll know it had nothing to do with luck. It wasn't some magic gift you were born with. It was forged in those quiet, difficult years of growing roots. It came from the simple but incredibly hard decision to just keep going one more day when everyone else would have stopped. So let's just end with this. Your breakthrough is on its way. Your moment of growth is probably a lot closer than you think. And the only thing that can stop you from seeing it is quitting before it arrives. So the real question is, will you be there to see it? Will you have the endurance to keep going until you do?